most of them, I can say all of them, are under very serious threat, particularly agricultural expansion, towns expansion, so on. They are under serious threat. And that's what we also recognized. The universities and the scholars working on Gadaa system, they have been raising these issues as a very serious issues that will threaten even the system itself, because the system cannot exist without the cultural shrines, without a specific ritual place. It is very difficult to keep the system going because that's the base of the system. That's the base of the system. The tree, the hill, the grass, the water, the forest is the base of the system. Protection of all this is very much integrated to the existing environment. The system is very much closely related to the environmental protection itself. I have said at the beginning, the university has identified numbers of very important ritual sites, and also Institute of Gadaa and Cultural Studies, they have visited some site, of course. Recently, they have visited some site to protect the site. They are, I think, they are designing the ways to how to protect, how to maybe fence that areas. But that's what has been said. The local communities living beside the ritual site should be aware. They should know. They should protect the site. They should be trained. They should get very good awareness, not to destroy the site, because destroying the site, the ritual site, the cultural shrines, means destroying themselves, the system itself. Because that's so. Bulahora University, since its establishment, the university has been raising awareness, training on these areas. Even the training was offered in West Guji Zone, in Guji Zone, and also in West Guji Zone for elders, for Hayu, for Abagada, for young generations, to protect the site. Because we consider protecting the ritual site means protecting the system, the Gadaa system, the society, the life of the communities, and also the environment, because the three are seriously intertwined. So we will continue to do on this one, because we will continue to do on this one. Another very important point is how we are going to attract tourists from different parts. Of course, that may be a long-term objective of Bulahora University. As I told you, this university is very young, and its involvement is not this much deep, of course, because the university has already identified areas it has to pay serious attention. For example, indigenous knowledge, mining, and agriculture and animal production. That's three excellencies of the university. So the university will go to every issues in detail in the future, particularly the objective for establishing Gadaa and the Culture Institute is to work very seriously on Gadaa system, to protect ritual shrines. That's we are designing the cultural Meeboko cultural hall design, which is of course very huge design. It will serve as a tourist attraction site itself. If completed, if the work is completed, it will provide a very important. It will provide a museum for tourists, national, international tourists. That's what university is doing.
For the existence of Gadaa system, sacred sites, or what we call Ardajila in Oromoo, is very important. It is very important. Without this Ardajila or sacred sites, we are in doubt whether if the Gadaa continues, Gadaa system. Recently, we have visited different Ardajilas or sacred sites. They all are in the risk by nearby community, even not community, by government itself, government. If not from high-level government officials, but those who are administrating town, Abele, and other areas. are treating these ritual sites. For example, they are opening a school on sacred sites of Gadaa. Another also churches are building on Gadaa sacred sites, and for people are using for agriculture matter. So, if these sacred sites are destroyed, I don't know how we can promote Gadaa. They do different ritual activities on that sacred sites. They do different activities in Ardajila. So, the focus of our institute or the university is to promote, to protect these Ardajila sites. Where we protect, our first plan is to create awareness for nearby community. We create awareness. Even we have planned to give them a kind of training on how to protect. First, they have to believe this Ardajila should be protected. People love Gadaa system. Other world are appreciating Gadaa system. But if we don't appreciate, if we don't play our part, how this very important value can exist? It is impossible. First, we have to know their heartbeat, whether they love Gadaa or not. We have to check this one. If they love Gadaa, if they value Gadaa system, it is their own part to protect this Ardajila site. We need their support, the community support. They have to be with us. Even we give very little things. We can, for example, give them tree to fence the site, but we cannot do that by ourselves. It is them who protect, because it is them, it is theirs, it's not ours. That means it's not the property of the university, but the property of the community as a whole. So we have to create this kind of awareness. After all, this, if we protect this Ardajila site, it will be the kind of tourist attracting site. Our university is working on ecotourism area. So I think first, to ensure the existence of Gadaa system, protecting this sacred site is very important. And to protect is, we need the hand of community who are living there. That this is what I want to add.
Sometimes there may be conflict in universities, and you are at the place of the source of Gadaa system, and how to solve those conflicts being with Gadaa fathers. If you have any exemplary works on this.
You know, we said Gadaa is everything. When we say Gadaa is everything, we mean that Gadaa is everything again. There is no place that Gadaa cannot interfere, because it is way of life. So where there is a conflict, I've said that when I was talking about the Gondoro, it is a dispute or a peace building method. So if you kill somebody else, so you are incurred or you are disputed with that person or that family or that gosa, whatever. So that it is Gadaa who solve these problems through Gondoro, that is through purification. When you kill somebody, you just run to the elders. Then immediately they have to go to the other part from the murdered family, and then they make a peace building among or between these two families. And then when it is extended, it will be between Gosa and whatever. So that there is, Gadaa is also the way of peace building. Gadaa is peace. Gadaa is also peace. So when there is a conflict between different two Gosas, there is also Gadaa here. Gadaa is not a single individual or a Bagada. Gadaa is a system.
When we say Gadaa, most of the time it is related with peaceful existence, meaning harmonious relationship, not only with among human beings, but also with the environment. with the environment also. Harmonious coexistence among human beings and also human being and the environment. That's why even destroying tree by itself is, by the way, it's not right in Gadaa system. If you cut forest, if you cut a tree, you should leave at least one branch of it. You are not allowed to cut the tree, but if you cut, you are going to cut the branch of the tree, but you should leave at least one. You should leave at least one of the branch. If you cut all of the branch, that's also not right. You are working against the nature in Gadaa system. So conflict by itself, conflict is of course natural. It exists anywhere. It's natural. Conflict is natural. There is a mechanisms by which conflict is resolved. Conflict resolution, there is mechanisms in all societies. Even in government, there is mechanisms of conflict resolution, court of law, police, and so on. Is here to resolve conflict. There's something exists in Gadaa system. The same thing exists in Gadaa system. In Gadaa system, for example, Gondoro is one way of conflict resolution. There is elders council. Elders council, they come together whenever there is conflict between two individuals. You go to the elder. They will call them together. The rest of the elders together. Your issues, your problem, maybe they will see your problem very objectively. They will see very objectively. They will see your problem. By the way, when there was a problem in Bulahora universities, there was some conflict between students in Bulahora universities. It was because of serious interventions of the local community, the elders. Abagadas himself, the Guji Abagada himself was here by the time. He was here. He was telling them. He was telling the student to bring peace, because peace is the only way. There is no way other than peace. You cannot go anywhere in whatsoever. So he was here. Local Abagadas, his member, Hayus are here, because whenever there is a problem, peoples in these areas, they go to the Abagada. By the way, even they go more to Abagada. Some go to the court of law, but if very serious issues, they go to Abagada. That means there is Hayu, by the way, who is responsible to this case anywhere in Guji area. They will go and they will see the issues. Finally, the objective is to bring peace, which is acceptable to both parties. That's very important values. Peace which is acceptable to both parties. It's not like the court of law. Whenever you go to the court of law, one will get, the other lose. But here there is very important values where everybody is satisfied with the decisions given by Abagadas. So it's very important in this area.
Really, you share as many things about Gadaa system, and we'll meet another time for detailed programs. So for now, thank you for your time.